Hello, everyone. My name is Leslie, and I'm an intern here at Life Point Church, and it is such a privilege tonight to be speaking. My hope is that this message that I'm bringing tonight allows you to see how God has been preparing something in you for a long time, and He wants it to reveal it to you. The title of this message I've prepared is called God Prepares the Way. We're going to be looking at the story of David before he defeated Goliath and the preparation that happened beforehand. The story of David is interesting because he was a normal person just like you and I. He was a shepherd taking care of a flock of sheep. Some would say it isn't a very fun job to do, but he was doing a job that needed to be done. Everyone in life has a job to do and a responsibility to attend, no matter what that may look like. He was an ordinary, yet had an incredible journey ahead that he didn't expect at all. But he didn't even know that it was going to change his life. Here's a short backstory of David. Samuel was a prophet who was appointed by God to choose the new king from the sons of Jesse. God told Samuel to not look at the outer appearance, but to look at the heart, because let's be honest, don't we all look at the outer appearance before we even ever look at the heart? Samuel looked at each of the sons of Jesse and didn't find the right fit for king, so Samuel asked if there was any more sons. Jesse half-heartedly said, "There's a younger son, but he's just simply attending the flock." Can you even imagine what would have happened if Samuel didn't ask to see him because David was just a shepherd boy? To his dad, he was the youngest son and probably wouldn't amount to anything because he wasn't his brother's, yet Samuel knew something that Jesse didn't. God had already chosen David long before Samuel even knew it. When Samuel saw Daniel for the first time, he knew he was one to be anointed as king, yet David continued to tend to his sheep. David then was sent to attend to Saul, who was dealing with a harmful spirit. David played music for him, which led to the spirit leaving. David then continued to do the job that he started. He continued to attend to the sheep. Just like David being prepared to be anointed as king, or even before he fought Goliath, God has been preparing me for opportunities like this to speak. When God has appointed someone, God will align every detail in place in order to come in place for His perfect timing. I've seen God prepare me in ways that didn't make sense then, but it makes sense now. I think back when I first had the opportunity to attend on stage, I was in middle school and I was getting to sing in front of about 200 students, and how nervous I was. Yet, I had many other times that I was able to sing on that stage and allowed me to grow in confidence. God allowed me to lead a Sunday school class. God then moved me into a children's ministry where I would be able to sing and dance with 1st through 5th graders. And then I was able to lead a Sunday school class. And then I was able to actually lead a life group as well. God actually allowed me to lead. In all of this, I've done the job that I'm called to do, and that was to stay faithful where God placed me, even though I desire something bigger. There have been several moments where I could have ran in front of God and have it my way, but what reward is in that? I've had setbacks, challenges through this journey of waiting, yet in all of this, what was God teaching me, and what was God teaching David? Patience, confidence, trust, faithfulness, and perspective. I think God was teaching David in those quiet moments in the field with the sheep what it meant to be still and be faithful where He had him. In that moment that Samuel was choosing the new king, that God never forgets those who have been called by His name to do great things. In the moment of playing music for Saul, how to serve those in need, or even in the moment that led David to give food to his brothers, to bring hope, then he would find about the deal with Goliath. He knew the might and strength of the Lord. He could defeat the Goliath with no hesitation. You see, small moments lead us towards where God wants us. Do you think David would have been prepared to defeat Goliath if God didn't first prepare, equip, or empower him in those moments? We wouldn't be able to get to where we're going without first allowing God to prepare us. Sometimes we get into a hurry, we have dreams, ambitions, and visions, and we want it now. I'm sure David sometimes asked himself, is there more to life than attending sheep? Yet he remained faithful. God has been preparing us for big things long before we even knew it. He presents opportunities daily, even when they feel small, to build our confidence, and we can accomplish what He has in store for us. David was attending his sheep, making sure they were okay, while his brothers were trying to be anointed as king. God will appoint in secret before He appoints us in public. So whatever God is asking you to do, keep being faithful and do what God has called you to do, just like David, because one day soon everything will make total sense on why God had you where you are, why he took you on that road and presented those opportunities, because God doesn't do anything by mistake, because in the end, he gets all the glory and praise for what he's going to accomplish. Thank you.